Hello, my friends, and welcome. John Peterson here from the Arlington Institute, and I've got Gregg Braden with me today. Hi, Gregg. How are you, my friend?
John, I am beyond good today. I'm so excited. I'm excited because I'm going to come to Berkeley Springs Transition Talks in just a few weeks. You and I are going to talk about that right now. I'm coming to you from our little studio outside of Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I'm thinking a lot about this program, John. I want to do something different for our community in Berkeley Springs and for our
tell us about it, please.
Yeah, our transitions committee. I have had the opportunity to travel over these last few months now that things are opening up again. I'm hearing the same thing from everybody, John. Everybody knows something's up. Everybody knows we're going through all the changes, and they want to make good, healthy decisions. And to do that, they need information. And what I'd like to do, what I will be doing, I am going to take the morning and the afternoon, and I've got 6 topics that I'm going to share new discoveries that help us to make informed decisions about the things that are happening in our lives. And they cover the gamut. They cover everything. We've got people asking about what's happening under our feet to the geomagnetics of the earth. Scientists only in June released new information that changes the way we think of our relationship to the planet. It changes society. It changes the way it affects our sleep patterns. It affects our emotions and our relationships. And there's a lot of distorted information about that. So I want to talk to people about that, magnetics of the planet. We all know a forbidden topic that we can't even talk about on social media are the platforms that are delivering information into our bodies. And there is a lot of confusion, John, about how the new platforms differ technically from what we've always known as kids. I'm going to let people read between the lines so we can talk about this, but I want people to understand it is a very, very different technology, and they need to understand what that technology means so they can make informed choices. We're going to talk about the new studies of carbon dioxide, John, and the fact, this is a mind blower, and the science journals are now showing us the majority of the CO2 in our atmosphere. It's not coming from us. And it's not coming even from plants. It is being released from another source that has only been
probably not cows either, right?
Not cows. So what is it? Is it a problem? Has it happened before? Should we be worried about it? What does it mean to our lives? I want to talk about the social engineering that is happening on a level unprecedented because of the technology that we have, and how people can opt out of that social engineering if they choose to do that. We're going to talk about the new AI agenda and the technology underlying that agenda.
Oh, that's good.
I just finished the series of interviews in Europe. Part of it's in Eastern Europe. And I got to tell you, this is front and center for our European family. Much more than you're hearing about in the US. They are very concerned. They are creating legislation and policies, and they're running into the resistance at the political level. And I want to talk about what that resistance is, why it is, what the AI means, and some really beautiful, positive AI stories where if it is given the opportunity that we can really benefit.
It clearly is positive and negatives associated, extraordinary ones. Yeah, good.
Well, this is in the medical community. New discoveries and breakthroughs are happening in places that we were told they could not happen, where we've come up against a roadblock. For example, we know that we have bacteria that are now resistant to almost every antibiotic that we've got. And scientists, medical people in the hospitals, they're saying, we don't know what to do. AI has now solved that problem, and it did it in record time. And it's a beautiful example of how the technology is not right, wrong, good, or bad. It's the thinking underlying it and how we apply it. So we're going to talk about these, John. We're going to open it up to a dialogue. We want to have conversation, people. I want questions answered. You and I are going to be on the stage together. I understand we're going to do a dance. We're going to do a song and a dance together. So
no, you understand wrong.
Okay. So, but we will have a lot of fun. I know we're going to have a lot of fun. And it's, I wanted to do something rather than having one topic that we dwell on hour after hour, day after day. This is going to be very lively. And here's the thing, John, it's up for everybody. These are topics we all have to make very personal decisions, and we need the information based on the deep truth of the real science, not the pop science that you're seeing on cable network news or the glossy magazines and newsstands. That science is out there, and those scientists simply do not have a platform. They don't get to walk into a room with 1,000 people like, myself or Dr. Bruce Lipton or some Freddie Silva, a lot of the people that you have there. So their message is not being heard on a large scale basis. So that's what we'd like to do. We'll have a great time doing it, and then with the other surprises that come with that.
Yeah, it'll be great. It's always fun. We're going to be down at the Star Theater, as you know, which is right down on Main Street in Berkeley Springs. And Berkeley Springs, for those who are watching or not familiar, it's just 100 miles from Washington and Baltimore. It's an easy hour and a half, hour 40 drive. Berkeley Springs is a marvelous little resort town, and so it's really fun place to hang out. Well, those of particularly our premium members who come to town and are part of this are invited for dinner with you and with me afterwards, and so we have a really good time. 26th of August. It starts at 9:30 in the morning, and it's really going to be fun.
I just want to reiterate that, John. How many conferences do people get to go to where the producer says, after this conference, let's all go to dinner? And there's a place big enough that can accommodate all of us. And we have that in Berkeley Springs, and we have a great time doing it. So thank you for that.
We used to hold these things in a room that had a bar on the side of it, and we'd open the bar up in the middle of the
well, we've outgrown those days.
But we're not doing that this time. Well, this is going to be fun, Greg. It's always great. We love having you with us, of course, and we'll have some of your books and all kinds of, people have a good chance to get to say hi and have your book signed and so on. And so we're looking forward to it. So
thank you, John. There's another element to this that we rarely talk about, and you're very, very modest man. You don't share a lot of it either. Transition Talks is part of the Arlington Institute, who has been around more years than I can count, and is doing a tremendous service to bring all kinds of information to people to help them to become the best version of themselves and make the best world possible. A large part of the proceeds from this program go to the Transitions Talks and go to the Arlington Institute. It's a benefit for to keep these things going.
You've been so very generous in the past, and we really, really appreciate it. We appreciate your friendship. We appreciate all the good conversations we have and the good ideas and the opportunity to kind of explore the leading edge of this extraordinary kind of change together. So
I just want people to know that, so they know when they come to this, now they have a great day, but they're helping to further that information through the newsletters and the content and all the video products you guys are creating. So we appreciate everybody supporting Arlington Institute. John, I'm looking forward to being with you in just a few weeks in a beautiful part of the world.
Good. We'll see you. Thank you.
Thanks.
And we'll see all of you.